Hi, I'm Aaron Gasser, and today I'm going to be taking you through a basic warm-up. Even though this is a basic warm-up, I'll be showing you how to progress the warm-up further to an intermediate to advanced stage using the same stretches. Not saying this is the best way of stretching, but it's helped me and my students gain flexibility and higher kicks during the time that I've been training and teaching. When I was new to stretching, my flexibility was below average like any normal person, but with hard work and dedication, my flexibility has improved dramatically. So patience and perseverance is the key. So let's begin. Before we start, it's important that our body is warm to loosen our muscles and prevent injury. Here are some examples of a physical warm-up. Okay, look to your left, and then all the way over to your right, and back to your left, back to your right, back to centre, look all the way up, all the way down, all the way up, all the way down. Okay, step everyone short, show your arms forward, make sure your arms are nice and straight. And backwards, make sure your arms are crossing in the centre, hands on your hips, gently circle, change direction, circle the opposite way, hands on your knees, circle inwards, and outwards. Okay, space your legs out to shoulders, use your forearms now, push out on the inside. Make sure now you're not leaning too far forward, try and keep your bum down. Then come back up, turn your toes out, drop back down, push out. Okay, straighten your legs, put your palms onto the floor, make sure now they're in between your feet. Try not to put them too far in front of you. Onto your elbows if you can. If you can't, just stay on your palms and just try and bend as low as you can to the floor. Okay, push your hips back, drop onto your nose. Again, make sure it's in between your feet. Alright, back onto your elbows, back onto your palms. Last time now, back onto your elbows, back onto your noses. Okay, back onto your elbows, back onto your palms. Gently rocking from side to side. Okay, bring your legs in. Feet together, fingertips on the outside. When I say straighten, just straighten your legs for me. Straighten. And bend. If you can now, onto your knuckles. Straighten. If you're struggling to reach the floor, just reach as far as you can. And bend. If you can now, drop in onto your palms. Straighten. And bend. Okay, just sit down. Soles your feet together, gently bounce. Okay, fold your left leg in, grab the edge of your right foot. When I say open, straighten the leg out to the side. When I say close, just bring it back in. Open. If you're struggling now to get this leg straight, it's a little bit bent, you can use your other hand just to push it down slightly and eventually you'll get it straight. And close. Grab the heel. Open. And close. Grab the edge of your left foot. Open. And close. Grab the heel. Open. And close. Okay, gently bounce in, soles your feet together. Okay, just for a little bit of fun now, tilt back on your bums, grab the outer edge of both your feet. When I say open, straighten both your legs out to the side. When I say close, bring them back in. If you really struggle and you're falling backwards, you can lean against the wall. Open. And close. Grabbing the heels. Open. and close. Okay, space your legs out. Drop your body down, don't you circling. Alright, okay, if you're really struggling to get your body down, you find you're like this, your hips are, you're not over your hips, lean against the back wall, and then obviously you start to get your body over your hips, and you might start off something like this. That's how I started, and then eventually it just gets better and better, and eventually you're able to look forward and try and get your chest all the way down to the floor. Change direction, circle the opposite way. Right, okay, come back up, gently tap inside. Right, okay, grab your right ankle, your right hand. Once you breathe in, just come up. Once you breathe out, stomach, chest and head, stretching down to your right shin. Now the reason we don't stretch down to our knees is because we leave a big gap here, so if we actually drop our stomach first, we get a better stretch. So eventually we can work to our shin, rather than the maximum being our knee. So breathe in, and out. Okay, breathe in. If you're a little bit more flexible, you can go a little bit wider as well, and you can stretch down to the floor. Okay, going to the left hand side, and out. Again, when you're doing these stretches, keep your toes pointed towards the ceiling. Make sure they're not going forward or pointing, because when we kick, obviously you're mainly hitting the ball of the foot or blade, so our foot needs to be in this position. So for martial arts stretches, normally toes are up. If you're doing gymnast stretches, obviously they normally point their toes, so just bear that in mind if you are training for kicks. Okay, so breathe in and out. Right, okay, come back up. Hands in the centre. As you breathe in, just come up. And as you breathe out, just stretch as far out with your arms as you can. Try and keep looking forward as well. That way then you won't get an arc in your back. And breathe in. So you come back. And out. Again, toes pointing towards the ceiling. And breathe in. Okay, gently tap the insides. Right, okay, two hands in the centre. When I say lift up, lift your body up. Once you put down, just put your body back down. If you struggle with this, put one hand in front and one hand behind. Lift up. And back down. Lift up. And back down. And if you can, try one-handed, either one hand behind or one hand in front. Lift up. And back down. This increases the muscular endurance in your leg. So if you try now, obviously you've got two hands, one hand, or eventually when you get to a little bit of a higher level of flexibility, you try no hand. So lift up. And back down. Okay, fold your legs in. Gently bounce. Right, okay, put your right leg out to the front. Fold your left leg in. Now if you've got a bad knee, this is the best way to do a hurdle stretch. If you're a little bit more flexible, you can put handle a little bit more pressure on the knee. You can put the leg behind, so you can go into a little bit more advanced hurdle stretch. So obviously wherever stage you're at is obviously the one you do. Okay, once you breathe in, you're just going to come back, and as you breathe out, stretching down, stomach, chest and head again, towards your right shin. So breathe in, and out. Right, the stretches you should be holding for about 6 to 8 seconds, so make sure obviously each stretch you do, you hold for that amount of time, and that goes for both sides, not just your right side. Okay, breathe in. Now if you want a little bit more advanced as well, if we actually push forward, you can create a little bit more of a stretch. This is almost split position. If I straighten this leg and basically obviously go into the side split. So I'm just looking for increasing that way then obviously you'll be able to do the splits. Right, so just again, stretching forward. Again, you should be getting a nice stretch down the back of your leg, all in your hamstring. Okay, come back around, and switch the legs. For those that struggle a little bit, obviously, again, remember, foot in front, a little bit more advanced, back behind. Okay, breathe in, and out. And breathe in. And out. Okay, breathe in. Fold your legs in. Turn your weights. Okay, stand up. Shake your hands, shake your feet. So that's pretty much how I teach my basic warm-up. In the near future, I'll be uploading a more advanced stretching video along with other tutorials. So remember to subscribe.